My name is Ryan Holthouse. I'm a junior computer science major and a member of Cohort 11 of the Lilly Leadership Institute here at Miami. Today, we're going to be talking about embracing AI and how we can all embrace AI in the workplace. I am here with Thatcher Lincheck. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Thatcher Lincheck. I'm a junior at Miami University studying mechanical engineering, and I'm also a member of Cohort 11 of the Lilly Leadership Institute.
Yeah, well, today we're going to be looking at an article by Accenture, specifically entitled A New Era of Generative AI for Everyone. So we'll just go ahead and jump right in. Got a couple questions for you, if that's all right. First things first is just that AI certainly is not a new concept. It's been around for quite a while in different forms. So I guess, why do you think it's only now taking such a rise to global attention?
Yeah, so I think AI is taking rise into global attention now more than ever because of just the mass availability of these large language models. So things like ChatGPT, Bud, DALL-E, and just so many other language models are all accessible by the general public. It's just a quick Google search away, Bing search away, whatever you use to just find this language model, set up a quick profile, and then you have access to its whole model, one of the best models available on the market right now, and you can just search whatever you want. You can talk to it, you can do data research, and just everything is all there and just accessible to everyone.
Absolutely. I think availability is a huge part of that. With generative AI and large language models, there is kind of a debate between the ideas of consuming these models as they exist or customizing them to a company's direct needs. So what pros and cons do you see, or does the article kind of see, with these two methods or approaches?
Yeah, so starting off, consuming is this idea of just taking what exists and using it already. So we see some pros of that, of just it's already built, it's easy to set up and just immediately use. You don't need to train it at all. Another one would be that the output itself is high quality and already human-like, so it's generated to fit like a human would be expected to, right? So say you were trying to like write an essay or something, you like put in your prompt and you're like, I want an essay on this. It generates that like you would say it, like like a normal generic human response. So that has it built in already. So that's good. Some cons, of course, though, of consuming is the ideas of you won't have the specific information companies will use. So like their private sources, their websites and collected data. So like company websites won't have the data of, so say it's like a career AI that's helping you find your job, like a favorite job for you. It won't be able to find that from the big list because it doesn't have access to that website. It doesn't know what's on that. And then another one would just be language models are not representative of the brand when messaging customers. So there's just there's not the brand identity
Yeah.
with the response of the company. So it wouldn't understand like this is what the brand wants, not what a generic human would be. The response is too generic for what the company wants to use. So then we have the customizing angle, which is taking an AI or building your own and just fine tuning that to fit your company's agenda. So we have some pros for that, of course, is just it's more accurate. Fine tuning the AI will allow for more accurate and relevant generation because it has access to your private data, it has access to the website, and it knows what the company wants. There's reduced bias of it, of course, because it's being made by the company themselves, so the bias is more what you would expect and want rather than someone else's bias being from a pre-trained language model. And then finally, for some cons, of course, you have it's just a lot of money. It's a lot of time and money to train this large language model.
Absolutely.
So that's definitely something that companies want to think about before they invest into it. And finally, just if there's that proprietary data added, there's always a risk of a data leakage and privacy issue. And that's just a bad thing if all that data gets out because, of course, companies don't want their private data getting out.
Yeah. Well, Accenture, in addition to all that, because I agree with a lot of that, Accenture lists specifically banking, insurance, and software platforming applications as some of the largest or most promising open to automation application kind of business areas. So I guess what about those tasks do you think lends itself so well to AI, and what does that mean for worker productivity?
Yeah, so I mean, I think for banking and insurance first, a lot of that is just going to be this idea of analyzing large amounts of data, which of course is AI's strongest suit. That's what AI is for. It takes all that data and it combines it into one thing to just make it easier for you to read. It's that big jumble just combined together. So that's a big thing. AI can also be essential to just risk assessment, making sure that irregular patterns that could suggest fraud or is like found quicker, analyzing loan applications to make sure they're accurate. So avoiding like cybersecurity issues, attacks, and all that with AI is very important. Just identification first and foremost. So then with software, it's a lot of just this AI can help you code. It can help you program and just understand what you're looking for from coding. You don't have to do all that research of like, I don't know how to code this. How do I do that? You can ask the AI and it will help you,
Yeah,
which is into this worker productivity idea is increasing the efficiency that workers have to get their tasks done faster and improve their decision making, where the AI tool can give them more time to think of ideas and just help them out there.
absolutely. Well, I guess to kind of wrap us up for today, I would love to know how you're currently implementing AI into your life, how you're embracing it, and why you think it's important for all of us to continue to do so.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think so. Yeah, so I'm using AI pretty much in my entire daily life. I'm using it to help me with some programming stuff, of course, just some personal projects, some things I do just for fun, just asking it questions, always trying to just learn more about AI. And I think it's important for everyone to just do this so they get more familiar because AI is going to be this big thing that's going to just be everywhere. Everyone's going to be using it, and that's so important to get started now and get used to what AI is doing so you can have this proprietary knowledge of for yourself and just know what you're doing with AI and just be what companies are looking for because this is going to be the biggest thing out there.
Absolutely. It's certainly not going away anytime soon. Well, thank you so much for talking today. Had a great time, and I look forward to talking with you more about this in the future.
Yeah, thank you.